Hiya, I'm Thomas. I'm a student at Queen's University Belfast. I study structural engineering with architecture. I'm in my second year, so at the end of this year, I'll be starting my placement year in a firm, so I'm quite excited for that. At school, my GCSEs were quite varied, ranged from like music to construction to further maths to quite a range, which didn't look as if they would fit well together, but they did. I for my A levels, I homed more into the STEM subjects. Went with for my ASs, I did chemistry, maths, further maths, and physics. And then for my A2, I went with maths, physics, and further maths. Why I chose civil engineering, structural engineering. Um, I love the concept of designing something huge, being part of a huge project. So what civil engineers do is they work on public projects mainly, where the government fund them to build bridges, to build stadiums, to build big huge structures. Um, and in my second year, I specialized into structural engineering. So I'm homing more on how these buildings stand up, how to build them cost effectively, and design how the load gets transferred through the building. So I'm going to be getting to be part of huge projects, multi-million pound, multi-billion pound projects, and be able to have the appreciation of driving past something that I've had a small part in designing, or even driving over something that I've had a part in designing. Um, so where did this kind of love of construction come from? GCSE, I did study GCSE construction, and that kind of opened me up to look at the roles in the construction industry, of which there are many. You've got architects, you've got quantity surveyors, you've got planners, you've got civil engineers, you've got structural engineers. Then you've got all your craftsmen on site. You've got crane operators, um, digger operators. You've got all these people which once brought together create this huge project, something that lots of society, all of society can benefit from. And that's kind of why I loved civil engineering so much. It brought my maths and physics, which I loved so much at school, and created a practical application for them. Um, where I would be getting hands-on, I'd be visiting sites, I'd be designing something for a client. Problem solving is a huge part of it. Um, and in school, I did a program called Synchronous Research and Development, and it was really good in terms of team, working as a team. A lot of what a civil engineer does, you'll be working with a wide variety of roles and trying to basically design what the architect is envisaging, and making it stand up. But you're also working with planners, you're working with people on site, you're working with people in the office, and you'll be working as a group to meet a goal and working together. And that the teamwork that I learned in school really helps with that. Later this year, as I said, I'll be starting my placement year. So I'll be working with a company in Belfast, a consultancy firm, in their structures team to gain some experience and learn how to put into practice the principles and the design that I've been learning in my lectures. So I'm very excited for that. Um, what I would say is try and find what your school is doing in terms of STEM and STEAM. Try and find something that you'd be interested in, and if you can't find something, suggest something to a teacher. Try and find something online that you think you'd be would be good for your school, and get involved and activate your curiosity.